We analyzed the documents about the Civil Defense Communications Network Broadsword. We now believe the Beholder terrorist coordinator is not a person, but a numbers machine. Masqueraded as part of the Civil Defense Network, it transmits orders to the terrorists who pick up the signal with their devices. We need to find the source and disable it. Greetings, mortals. My name is Corel Sheffelgunnathorpia Sharp, but you will know me today by my code name, Canon. And to clarify, that is Canon with two singular ends. There is no double end. This is not a weapon. Now we are back in Phantom Doctrine, and our current objectives are to develop the signal triangulation device to locate the Broadsword number station in the workshop. And we also have to retrieve the Broadsword system information from the NATO HQ in Brussels. But first, we have some issues with existing Beholder cells. So if we take a look at the map, we can see that we have one of them over here, which is affecting our income. Now that one, however, is secondary to this one, which is the location that is increasing our danger rating. This is the one that we need to get rid of first, because at some point we're going to be forced to relocate, and I want to try and delay that as long as possible for the sake of our funding. But after that, we'll take care of this Beholder cell, and then we will go and proceed with the special mission. Just as a quick review, I do not believe we currently have... Yeah, we still have Hitch, who, as always, is down 2 health, but it doesn't matter. We don't send Hitch on the missions anymore anyway. Or at least not into the active missions. It looks like we have a few people that are available to do various things at the moment. And we have 2 agents that are currently gathering documentation to help us with our current files. The top secret KX file, Valhalla's Correspondence, and Valhalla's proposal. But for the moment, we will wait and watch and allow our agents to do their work. This is an interrupt op, so I don't have to worry about that. I can hurry up with that. Alright, we have some new intel. We also have this, so I'll move Blackfin over there. But in the meantime, let's go to the board and take a look at the new documentation we've received. Now, interestingly, we have something that actually connects to Typon. Hopefully we won't be able to connect that to this file, because it would be very... The implications there would be somewhat worrying. However, at this point, we are not able to connect Deep Ocean to anything else. And in fact, we're not able to make any new connections here at all. As far as Valhalla's proposal, we have a connection to the SB. I do not know offhand what the SB is. What I do know is that we have a connection via Maverick. Nothing to Almanac at the moment, so who's to say whether this is SB is related or is the identity of Almanac or not, but it gives us a little bit more information, and more info is good. Now in a couple hours, we now have a trade contact for the AMR. Let me take a look at that. So that looked like, yep, we have another sniper rifle variant that we can purchase. That is, that's lower clip size, but the damage is significantly better. Now apparently we already have 2 of them, so let's see, where's Foxblood? You not? Oh, you can. Alright, so let's see. Interesting. We'll put these on. You keep this silenced. And we'll also replace my sniper rifle with another AMR. Now, what did I have on this? I had this and this, right? I believe so. Alright. That does open us up to giving some more people the lower quality sniper rifles, if possible. But for now, we're really close to being able to do this, so I'm just going to do this and knock this out real quick. Excellent. We'll now pause, and we'll prepare for our assault. There is one known enemy agent at the location who was revealed in the latest gathering of intel. As for whom we're sending in, let's see. Now, it's been a while since we had Valen doing something. Let's put Benson in here. Have her do that. Now, Let's see. Gonna remove Spitfire and replace them with Valent. And for the moment, we'll leave Foxblood out of this. We'll keep them available in case we have another mission we need to do. But for now, let us launch. Operation Blue Baron. We will attempt to plant explosives and destroy an entire Beholder cell. Expect fierce security measures and heavy resistance, including enemy agents. Our primary objectives are to plant explosives to blow up the Beholder cell and then evacuate upon completion of the main objectives. Now, first things first, we have a set of cameras right here, though there is some sight here. So we'll have to see if, this appears to be a front lobby of a building, so we may be able to walk into here. We just need to make sure that no one sees us as we try to access the cameras. Notably, one of the bombs is actually located on the first floor next to that room, so that is important to note. We have another bomb on the second floor of this building, and then the third is across from here, which does appear to be one conjoined building. So once we infiltrate, we may be able to get to all three of them. There is also a set of cameras here. So if we have an agent that can take care of that by perhaps picking this as our deployment zone, we can activate this camera here and then get up here and make our way across the building all the way over to here, and then we'll be able to put our evac zone right here. I think we'll be picking deployment zone 3. And to maximize how much we can see that is important to our objectives based on the locations of the packages, I'm going to be having our view be from the western side, and then we'll have snipers on the northern and southern approaches. Good luck, agents. Now, let us begin. Alright, so this area is restricted. Now, let's see, how much view can we get here? Alright, we can get a decent amount of coverage like this. Does not appear to be anyone in the building at the moment. Now, if I right click on Deadpan, we can verify that he does have interconnected. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Now, let's see, Beamer does not, Radiant does, Fathom does not, Luna does, and Valen does. So 4 out of our 6 agents could do this. But of course, we need to take things slow because we need to make sure not to get spotted by an enemy agent before we are ready to move. So to start, Deadpan will take a position up on this roof. Use of the sniper at this angle will help us hopefully get a good amount of sight. Now, we don't have anyone in range at this moment, but we will have Deadpan to move up because they'll also be able to see into this to be able to verify who is in this room. Next, Beamer will move over here. And we can see that there's an Artemis Spook and an Artemis Sentry up there. Now, unfortunately, I do not believe that we could get... Yeah, we won't be able to snipe both of them. We could snipe this one right now, but... Oh no, we can't. We don't actually have the range sight on that. But that's fine. We can make our approach from the outside once the cameras are out. And we would need to climb up the stairs to get in here anyway, so we're not in a particular rush to eliminate them. Next, Beamer will move up here to confirm that there is in fact no one here. And still the only 2 people that are noticed are those 2, so we'll just keep a wraps on that. Now, Meridian could take this, but it would take all three of her movements. Oh, control phrase. Was Colossus the agent that we used the control phrase on? Well, at any rate, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for so we can do that if the opportunity presents itself. Meanwhile, I'm going to have Meridian move along the outside over to here. Just to help confirm that there's no one in this room, and there is not. The rest of our agents will post up in locations where they will be able to remain mostly out of sight. To try and, as much as possible, avoid the possibility of alerting our enemies before we have the chance to actually do anything. There we are. Doesn't look like we have any movement within sight at the least.
I'm here.
Now for my next move, I'm going to try and see if I can get sight in here to see if there's anything on the other side of these computerized equipment. Alright, there doesn't appear to be anyone in that room, so that's important to note. Secondarily, it does not appear that either of these Artemis agents plan to move from their positions. So it may be possible to eliminate them with singular shots. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I was wondering why it was saying that we would get discovered. It's because I was aiming at the wrong one. So I could have Deadpan shoot one then the other. The only issue is that the longer those bodies are just there, the more time there is for an enemy agent to potentially walk into this room on their own route and potentially become an issue. So for now, we're just going to. Oh wait, I got the check. I didn't make sure I. Beamer have interconnected. Nope. All right, I made a mistake. I did not mean to do that. I should not have done that. All right. Another set of cameras here, and then there's another set here. And as I suspected, this area right here is free to go about without trespassing. Beamer's gonna step back out. And right now, the only person they have eyes on is that one. Alright, so.
Come on, give me something to kill.
In that case, what our move is gonna be from this point is we're going to have Luna make the way along the outside of the building, circle around to this front, make sure that there's no enemy agents inside here, and then access this camera terminal to take out the other two closed circuit television systems. And we'll be having Fathom follow along, serve as backup in the unlikely but potentially possible event that we end up getting spotted by an enemy agent. Our aim here will be to avoid as much as possible. I wish I could get sight into here. Maybe if I could have Meridian around here. Try and see if she can get sight up there. A little, but not a lot. And what if you step over here? Yeah, we're not getting a lot of sight, but it looks so far like that area might be clear. Now, what other ways are there to get upstairs? Alright, there appears to be a staircase at this end that comes up into this office. Then, is there any upstairs over here? No, so it looks like it's just those two, the staircase here, and then the staircase at this end. This one's probably our best route for getting up because it's at one end. I wish it would be up in it came up in this room instead of this room. but there's not much we can do about that. So what we're likely going to end up doing is having people come up here, preferably by performing a breaching action. But what we can also do is have someone post up at the bottom of the stairs, and they should be able to at least get a clear line of sight on this section of the room right here. The other side we can't really get eyesight on, but there's not much we can do about that. Yeah, the sight we currently have is about all we're getting, but it does appear that the room may be empty, which would be very helpful if that were the case. Alright, who hasn't moved yet? Okay.
Hey.
I'm gonna just keep myself posted there. One turn. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure that's an enemy agent. Alright, we got someone marching around there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an enemy agent based on... Okay. And because they're an agent, the headshot won't work because they'll be able to avoid it. So what we need to do is ensure that our agents won't be seen. And does this provide? This only provides partial coverage, so she would be able to see over it. So we need to move agents to like here.
You just
And
can't get
here.
enough of me, can ya?
That will guarantee it they won't be seen by her. And Deadpan at the moment is in a position where they won't be able to, where they won't see him regardless, just because of how far away. So I'll post them over here so we can hopefully maintain sight on this area by the Jeep. Meanwhile, Fathom and Luna will continue along this way. It's also worth pointing out that that was not Agent Colossus, so there is at least one other enemy. So there's another enemy agent somewhere, and then that one is the one that I believe we have the passcode for, or the control phrase for. I don't quite remember who it was, though. I don't think it was that one, though. Alright. They'll move around this van out towards the front. And Meridian will make her way back over to here so that she can re-link up with the others. And there's no one in here, so that's good to know. And you know what? We might as well use the tactical spotter to just keep an eye on this. Yeah, so she'll be walking over there. And we just have the two people up here and then the agent over here, who is Agent Teak. Do not believe that's the passcode.
Yeah?
Kind of curious to see if I can do this to test. Alright, well, can't do it from here at least. Alright, so she's moving there. Not turning away. Need to verify where she's going to be moving next turn. Yep, and there was a civilian that moved into this room. So that's also good to note. At least I assumed, yeah, that's a civilian. Then Agent Teak's right here. Don't think that's the one we have the passcode. Yeah, target does not have a control phrase implanted, so it's. I'm pretty sure it's Colossus. Now she's gonna be moving over to. Fortunately, I don't know if there's a really good path to get to there without being. Oh, and we have a policeman over here, so we'll have to take note of that. I'm gonna do this to try and get some sight into the area past some of these dividers. So no one over here. So it looks like the way to that bomb is pretty clear at least. we have the policemen here, but that's not a problem. We're not concerned with them. Fathom will come over here, so they can get as much sight into this room as possible. Again, this room also looks pretty empty, honestly.
Ready to kick ass.
And then Luna and Fathom will likely... Okay, there's actually two... That's worrying. I don't know if we can knock one out then. If we don't have at least one of them move. Anyway, everyone else I think is going to stay in their current positions. No particular reason to move. I mean, like, we could do this, but again, the issue is that we need to be able to eliminate them both at the same time, or just avoid them completely. Which, of course, itself is entirely reliant on being able to avoid... Ah, of course you turned that way. It's entirely reliant on not being caught. Which we should be able to do, but... Still work. Alright, Deadpan's gonna move over here. Don't think... Yeah, she's gonna move back there, so we're not worried about being seen from here. She's going to be moving this way, so we do need to be careful of her potentially coming up, being able to look into this room. But for now, obviously we're not too worried. At the least, she won't see us at this point.
Let's do stuff.
Alright, with Fathom in, we can verify if anyone will be able to see someone access this console. Once the console is accessed and all the cameras are gone, we can then swoop around and focus on this. Then we may try to have this team sweep around this way and come upstairs this way, though we don't have much sight here. But yeah, Agent Teak is definitely the one that's going to be the biggest issue for us at this moment.
I was just thinking about you.
Now, as long as we can avoid being noticed, we can try and swoop around, but we also don't know if there's anyone in here. Part of our problem. Let's see. Okay, we can get sight on basically the entirety of this. Alright, no agents. Alright, no enemy forces in here. And she'll turn away, so she won't be able. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to see someone come along here. We can do this. Beamer confirming there's no one up here. And I think Valen should be safe here.
Hey.
And then Meridian can circle around and join Beamer. Over here. And we're good. Alright, there is someone up there, so we will need to do a breaching action most likely. Only I could get full sight into this room. There's not much I can do about that.
This is gonna be fun.
Now alright. Well, first of all, where is she gonna go? She's gonna go this way, so she might notice. That's our first problem, is we might get noticed. Alright, so she's gonna come over here. So let's see. If Fathom goes here, they should be able to avoid being through the wind. So based on the angle, the other side might be safer. Because no matter what we choose, we do need to be close enough to be able to, at some point, knock her out. Let's see, her sight range is, I think it's 8 for these agents. So she moves to this spot. And so she wouldn't be able to see beyond this counteract. Yeah. Can't see beyond the counter, so should be safe if we move Fathom here to keep an eye on them. And just verifying who we have shots on. Alright.
Come on, give me something to
Then
kill.
Luna, again, the counter is, they won't be able to see past the counter, so if we move here, we'll be outside of sight range, and we'll be one movement away from the console. So as long as it doesn't get seen, Luna can move up, deactivate it, and then move away in one turn. Now she'll be moving over here, so there's definitely we won't be seen over here. However, I want to avoid going up here at the moment. I don't want to accidentally start combat while this agent is up. If we can at least knock out this agent before coming up here, that way if combat does happen, we can avoid as much, we can avoid having to face at least one more enemy agent. And then, if that happens, Deadpan should be able to just snipe one of these guys. Speaking of which, can you hit both of them from here? Okay, good. Ah, right, ignores cover's protection. Right. Alright. That's good to know. Actually kind of curious to see if you do... Okay. Can't do a breach like that. Alright, that's good to know. So we can have Meridian move to like here. Beamer move to here. That should be fine. Yeah. And that way they won't be seen from down the stairs, but they're still in this room able to move if we need to. Balin will stay where they are, and we're good. Alright. I don't think anyone has sight on this console. Good for that. He is going to move closer, though, next turn. Here I can verify, let's see. Yeah, 8 as I suspected. So if she's planning to move up to here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So he would need to move back 1 and then he'd be safe for sure.
Yeah, let's do stuff.
And then outwards, it looks like the 1, at least 4 out. Might theoretically be more. It might just be like line of sight being blocked and preventing it, but you know it's at least 4 out. Either way, Luna can take care of this, which then takes care of those. And she's gonna be walking here, so I have to be very careful about this. You need to back up. Case. So we'll move Luna here, so that she can keep eyes over here. And it looks like those two policemen are not moving from where they are. If she's gonna move here, then we'll just move Fathom over to like... That way they should be able to still see wherever it goes. Let me just verify one more time. Yeah. He's safe. And the path here is actually now clear, so we can actually knock her... Oh, we can actually knock her out right now. Because this guy's right here. Yeah. Because there shouldn't be anyone else who will be able to have sight on her being. So move over here. This woman can't see far enough to notice this. Yeah, definitely not. So we can just go... Wait. Yeah, there we go. And unfortunately, we can't just get rid of the body. So, on his next turn... Oh no, you know what? I know what to do. Now we bring Meridian over, because Meridian has 3 action points. So on the next turn, she can use 1 to pick up the agent, and then walk them, and then use the other 2 to walk them back over here. Meanwhile, Valen will head into here and go alongside this door. And Valen will verify that there's no one in here. Alright. We'll just leave the door open for now.
Yeah?
And we'll keep Deadpan up here, ready to snipe when the time is right. Once people have moved upstairs.
Missed me?
And Fathom's actually now clear because this agent's not going to be a problem. And if I check around, should be able to knock out this woman. But we're not actually, I don't think I'm actually worried about hers. That shouldn't be necessary. We can just move Fathom over here to try and take care of this bomb. Sound like someone exerted themselves somewhere. I have no idea where. So I'm just not gonna worry about it.
I read you.
Okay, pick up agent. Pick up agent Teak. And this one I'm not planning on bringing back, so I'll just walk over inside, back inside here. And you can just put them down right here. And then Beamer can head back and not be exposed to the elements where they are.
I was just thinking about you.
And these guys won't notice anything.
Missed me?
What I want to do is want Fathom to go along the outside. And just verify that no one will see if Luna picks up the suitcase. And then hops back out. We don't want to spend more time than necessary in trespassing. Because we need the... Okay, yeah, because from here we can see if anyone will notice us going after them. That's important. Valen. Still no one here. Keep this open just in case. Alright, we got... Okay, so there are people walking around here. That's important. But it doesn't look like we have sight on any, Yeah, it doesn't look like we have sight on on that other agent. Is worrying, but
I trust this is important.
alright, so now is probably the time when we want this, but before I do that, Rand's gonna come along here and try and see if she can see up. We know that guy's here. Alright, so we should be able to hit everyone that's up here, I think, in one go. So, make sure everyone's on weapon. And head up.
Yeehaw!
Oh, it looks like there was an agent up here. And fortunately, no civvies. Unfortunately, I think that was Colossus, and Colossus was the one that, well, Colossus was the one I think that had the control phrase, so that's unfortunate, but there wasn't anything that could be done about that. Where they were positioned, they would have probably seen us coming up the staircase, so we would need to come from the other side completely to have any chance of that working.
You just can't get enough of me, can ya?
Alright. Alright, so Valen over here. And you can check to see if there's anyone up here. Doesn't look like it. And I'm gonna guess that Colossus and Teak were the only agents on this map, so from here we shouldn't have to worry about agents at the least. So I can, again, can't take out these two because there's a civilian up there, but I can rest a little easier because we have all the cameras out and there's no more of the big agents to worry about. Alright, now you're gonna come around this corner. Let's see, and I can't use the spotter.
Hey.
I want to send in Fathom, but I don't think the time is right, so I'm gonna wait one more turn, see how this guy moves, and then decide what to do then. Alright,
Missed me?
now Beamer can take care of the first of the bombs. Perfect. And then head out.
My skills are at your disposal.
And then might as well keep this door open now. And Valen's gonna move out 1 movement point worth. Oh, that's Agent Colossus. But it doesn't look like I have the,
I read you.
I don't have the control phrase ability, so the guy we took out was the one I did have the, but unfortunately is the one I had the control phrase for. He's not gonna move. So I'm gonna have Meridian move, use 2 action points to move up here, try to get more sight on the room. Looks pretty clear, so we might be able to do another breach and take care of Colossus. And then next turn, Beam will open this safe. These two will move up and hopefully sweep this room. This is a glass door, so someone in here might be able to see, but unless they go right up to the door, and even then, I don't think they would notice this guy. So, if he was, if something unfortunate were to happen to him. Now, can try and get some light somewhere, but no matter where I can get them, I think like here. Yeah, that's the best option. Because there's one other person in there. I can't see them, and I don't like that. Alright, and that person's gonna go over there. I'll just have those two wait. I don't need to be impatient. And we'll move closer. Alright, we should be good. Wish I could. Wait, can I get? Hold on, let me double check to see if I can get sight on this. Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, I can just do it through this doorway. I see. Right, because the glass doors. Okay. Yeah, so do this just in case. I just want to make sure there's no one in that hallway for sure. Alright. Alright, so we can do the breach now. Again, silence weapons only. Go ahead.
Cabal!
Perfect. Took a lot of shots, but that's fine. Go back to Meridian. Meridian can go access these documents. And we've able to circumvent having to use this staircase now. So Meridian can move over here. And from here, we can breach this room, just to make sure there's no one there. I still have sight on this guy. We also need to try and see if we can verify who's in this room, but I can use the spotters for that. And then we'll be clear to come into this room. And basically the plan will probably be snipe this guy from outside, then try and knock out you and you. So the civilian and the other guard. Should be good. Beamer's of course gonna go get this safe. Someone hit us a proximity mine in that. Alright. Sure, why not? Yeah. We're just gonna have you come across the top again, like the others. Right? Alright, now he's gonna walk over here. I don't think... Let's see. It's like a 4x6 viewing zone. So if he comes over here... Oh yeah, he definitely can't. He wouldn't be able to see right here. So he would be fine to move here at least. Then he's gonna move over to here.
The weight is
So I'm gonna
killing me.
then run over here. I could have sworn there was a second person in this room, but maybe there wasn't. Maybe I'm mistaken. Only these guys will move so I could snipe one of them. That would have made a lot of this easier for me. But nothing much to be done about that. He's moving around there, we don't care. And yep, as I thought, that guy won't be able to see. Yeah, definitely not. He's gonna continue circling around. Just try and see if she can catch sight of anyone. Just that one person in here. You can just knock them out. Oh, actually, no, we don't even need to do... Oh, but there's plans here. Okay, yeah. In case, yeah. Where'd that guy go? I don't see where that guy went. I mean, we can wait here. No one's gonna see us, but, like, that's annoying. I don't like that I can't see that guy anymore. And the trick where I try to mouse over the person... Oh, nope, there we go. There it is. Okay, they're right here. I should be able to knock them out. It should be facing the desk. Yep. And we still don't see anyone, so I'm gonna assume that this is fine. Why'd you move? You not do it from there? Ugh. Well, whatever. Anyway. We'll breach this room. Yeah, I didn't think there was anyone in here. It's always important to be sure. Then I can... this. Start verifying if there's people here. There's no one in this corner. So I'm gonna then, next turn, spot over in this corner, the opposite corner, to try and verify. And
Hey,
What do you require?
Brady and Valen will take a post here, where they shouldn't be seen. And Beamer's, of course, gonna start moving across the
Standing by
roof.
your orders.
And I remain here on lookout. Ah! Okay, so there's a civilian in here. We need to figure out if there's any guards, though. Alright, so this should be good. Alright, so it looks like it's just her, so we can knock her out and hide the body without making a fuss.
Of course.
Actually, we don't even necessarily need to hide the body. Kinda depends. Does this guy ever leave this room? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, she'll just move right here. And then Valen will check out this locker. And then head towards the other door. And we got mercury bullets. Interesting. Not sure if there's a specific point to those, but whatever. Hopefully they're useful. Yeah, there's definitely no one else in here. I must have been thinking of the guy that's upstairs or something. Valen can get that. And this. And then we just have the last bomb upstairs with the two guards. Luna... a Semi and an M12, so... not really going to be of help here. We'll just post up here just in case, I suppose. Walking over here. Oh, that might work. Yeah. Hold on, let me just verify. Yep. Alright, this should work. Alright, so Valen's gonna knock out, first, Valen's gonna knock out the Artemis sentry. They'll be able to get past the civilian and be able to do this without being noticed. Cha! Perfect. Next, I will headshot the Artemis spook with the AMR. Perfectly stealthy.
Missed me?
And then Meridian will knock out the civilian. And with that, we've cleared this room. And we can just grab the bomb. There we go.
primary mission goal accomplished.
Good job, team. Call the evac.
And we have an evac that's right here, very conveniently placed.
I'm on my way.
So we can start having people file out. And we'll just have Beamer go along the top because there's no one up here. So Beamer will just come out and then drop from this window.
I'm here.
I can drop down, and then Beamer should be able to drop down. Oh, they can drop down right now.
My skills
Nice.
are at your disposal.
And Valen can drop down. Alright. So everyone's at least down here, so... Then we just have Beamer come over here.
Yeah.
Like so. And we end our turn. Let the vehicle arrive, and then we leave. And we are out of here. Mission perfectly executed. And with that, we have narrowly avoided our danger level reaching a critical point. Though I am going to need to continue focusing on making sure we have the money for other
Take a
things.
fork at us. We're done.
No additional updates on Broadsword. It's just the same information I read at the beginning. And we got 5 intel for Valhalla's proposal. We have 5 for Top Secret KX, 3 for Valhalla's Correspondence, 2 new agent candidates, an AUG, Mercury bullets, proximity mine, an MP5, and a TT pistol. Oh, the shot on shooting this does not end turn. That's actually really useful. And then Beamer's got a new perk, as does Meridian. And people have new training, but that's not new. Let's see if I go. Where was it? I can't remember. Analytics. Alright, so if I want to move, if we go to Casablanca, that would heavily reduce our danger. I'm gonna probably do this. We'll just do that, make sure that we're not in any danger. Wasn't too expensive to do. Danger's at much more reasonable levels now. Next we'll go, actually no, before we do this, we're gonna go find Meridian and Beamer and give them perks. Let's see, we got veteran, low profile, hat, cold-blooded. Go with low profile. Improving the benefits of cover is very useful. And then Beamer, faster movement. That one's basically a must take. And now we'll go over and investigate these files. Alright, we have the IJO. Also don't know what that is, but riding. I have a thought on what that is. Anyway, let's go decode these. Minutes. What about those rogue agents from Substrate? Blank and blank? Yeah, them. As long as they're after Bleeding Edge, they're no threat to us. So and 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 so. And tell that idiot from Good Samaritans to shut down the op and blank. It's way too conspicuous. Understood. I'll see you next week. And Good Samaritans is actually an organization, so... Alright. Burn this after reading. Noted. Operations report. Day 1. Established observation post across the street from C3 headquarters in blank. Yada 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 yada. We'll wait until tomorrow, but Sapper Corps package was likely claimed back on day 2. Alright, so we got C3, which we've already connected to a different codename, so should not be making a connection from that to to either of these. Operations report. However, it has not come easily, mostly due to the arrivistic attitude of the Soviets, rather than any opposition from New Face or Blank. Specifically, Maverick's tactical plan had been hijacked by the Soviet handler, who claimed to have come up with it himself. When asked for details, he answered despite having zero knowledge of the matter without consulting Maverick. All this stuff happened as well. Mr. Effective decided to express dissatisfaction with this collaboration in a highly physical manner, in response to which the handler promptly exposed us to blank. And then a bunch of other stuff happened. How beauteous mankind is. That's what it says at the bottom. Alright, and that's all we got there. So we don't have anything that connects to Freethinkers or Calamari right now. But we have other connections that we can make. This. Just sworn I saw a flower shop somewhere else, but I must be imagining it. The operator and diphthong. No. They're effective and new face. Right? Okay, that's all we got for this one. Next one, Valhalla's Correspondence. Got 3 to decode. Well, it's alright, Eden. You're here now, and I didn't send you on a mission, so you haven't missed yourself killing anyone. Congratulations. Geo-reconnaissance material, secret. We've been tailing Resistor for a while now. Yada 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 yada. We were about to let it go. Well, guess who was spotted by a washed-up satellite blank along with Mr. Gray? I'm gonna assume, person you were just talking about, Resistor, yeah. Now then. Personal communication, how beauteous mankind is. I have had direct relations with Antenna, and I recruited your allied ascites, blank and blank. I am familiar with blank operations at Keystone, having taken part in a diversion op against Think Tank. I attach a dossier with a sample of materials I have access to. I am sorry for breaking into your car, but rest assured it was only to leave this message. In fact, your secretary is a mole for Union Jack, whose higher-ups are in our pocket. That's very comforting, thank you. I'm sure whoever read this was very comforted by this message and not at all freaked out. Minutes. Transcript from device Theta X. Subject Shogun A. Those cable tapping operations ran by Havoc Beams were a mistake. I'm getting weekly reports from multiple sources alerting me to this activity. What about Moby Dick and Company and blank? No, Mr. Gray lost them after a scuffle with blank. Alright. So... let's see, we don't have early progeny, and it doesn't look like we have Freethinkers or Mighty 12, so we can't solve this yet. Which is fine, because I still don't think Pallas Athena is Typhon, so we still need another identity to work with anyway. That being said, Think Tank, we have a connection over here. We'll do that. Let's see, do we have any... we have a Mr. Gray to Mr. Gray here. Old Minefield, Tornado, Asian... Bathlon, Little Jumper. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have any more connections here either. Next, Valhalla's proposal. We have Moby Dick and Andromeda here, and we have this to decode. We have Misanthropy, Blue Button Sterling, Easter Group Poor Butler and Freeloader, Easter Group Andromeda, Late Speaker, and Purple Penguins. Now, Alpinos, Easter Group, Easter Group. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, let me decode this, I forgot. Field report. One unconscious employee was found near the security room, but otherwise no civilians were harmed. We are still unsure who is responsible for this operation or what was its objective. A defector has been spotted recently in this area, but given their wide network of contacts, it leaves us with suspects ranging from blank to Rule 72 and everything in between. This translation was from the French and was done by JW-32100. We thank you kindly for your translation efforts. I don't think Rule 72 or Read Effector anywhere. Oh no, we have Read Effector right here, but we don't have Rule 72, so that doesn't help us immediately. Let's see, I'm going to move this here, alright. So we need to try and get connections to Paradise Lost, Blackbriar, or Flower Shop. We don't have Paradise... oh wait, no, we do have Paradise Lost, which means... the SB! Excellent. We have now revealed a new enemy, and we have gained more intel, so we can go back to the other files. And now we have General Azcaraga via Keystone. And we can't connect Keystone to here, but we still don't have a connection to Palestina, so we still can't actually go anywhere that I would like. We can make this connection, though, which might be helpful. And we still need Antenna, Union Jack, or Deep Ocean to make connections. I'm going to be interested to see how it differentiates between one of these two identities if it ends up coming down to that. But, whatever. This one, we're missing only 2 more intel, so we might be able to finish this off right now. ACA, can't quite read it, but I think... I can't read what this says. A little too blurry. And I suspect in another language. And the ASALA. Whatever that is. There's a lot of organizations here I don't know about. And I don't like that, for obvious reasons. That looks nice. Alright, anyway, where was I? Right. Alright, so did we get anything for Freethinkers Calamari from that? Oh wait, we have one more. Alright. Look like we have either. Well, I know we have. Oh yeah, we have 2 freeloaders. What I'm trying to check for is to see if we have a connection to either of the middle identities, because we still somehow don't have a connection to either of those, and there's only 2 pieces of intel left for this file, which obviously implies that the last 2 files have the 2 connections that I need to solve all of this, which is annoying, but you know, we work with what we got. I will, however, of course, continue trying to make these connections as they pop up. Make connections to there, we make connections to here. This here. Right, 2 boom operators. Where's the other? Oh, right. Oh, in that case, let me move. Yep. Alright. We have 2 broad gauges. Oh, I need to move more stuff. Now, notably, what I just noticed, I'm going to move this over here because what I just realized is that the IJO, C3, and ASALA have created connections where none of these can connect to anything else. Which means that we can safely say that none of these 3 are going to be relevant anymore. So we still have Engineer Club, still have Good Samaritans, and we still have the ACA as our potential things for Freethinkers and Calamari. Offhand, if I had to guess, Freethinkers is probably Engineer Club. Calamari could be ACA or Good Samaritans. I don't know what the ACA is, so I don't have the context to know if that would make sense as a codename, but there are some codenames I've noticed that sort of like, once you know what they are, you can understand why that codename was used. Like, I understand Hong Kong having the codename Paradise Lost. I'm not going to explain that on this stream, but I understand why. Anyway, as mentioned before, I need to get some forging. There we go. Alright. Alright, so this is going on. Oh shoot, someone's trying to... Ah, damn it. Well, that's annoying. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll do this assault. We don't have support, but that's fine. Alright, we'll be bringing in myself as sniper. I'll be bringing... I can't bring in Foxblood, unfortunately, because Foxblood's busy. Let's see. Wraith? Maybe Wraith. Boy, that would be But Wraith, and let's put Luna. Bolts on this. All to counteract the damage reduction from the rifle suppressor. Alright. And I can't use a disguise because there's no tactical recon. So we just go with what we got. Operation Shining Warhead is a go. Conspiracy operatives have captured one of our informers. Protect the asset and retrieve their intel. If possible, eliminate any opposition. Our primary objectives are to rescue the informer, steal the microfilms with intel on our activities, and then evacuate upon completion of main objectives. Our secondary objectives, if possible, are to kill all of the hitmen. Noting, of course, that if we do kill all the hitmen, that would significantly ease operations going forward. Alright, so we're trying to rescue Oracle, who notably has 3 action points and 115 health, so it would be a very nice recruit if possible. And we do have a hitman marked, which I presume is the enemy agent. And then we have the locations for the microfilm that I presume we need to collect. We're just gonna keep things simple. We'll just start from deployment zone 1 and slowly make our way, making breach actions as necessary to get through.
Our informer is about to be assassinated. Exfil them to safety. Base out.
Alright, so we make this simple and easy. We knock out as many guards as we can as we move in. So we start by knocking out this Syrian policeman. And we move over here. We can continue seeing into this window. Then Wraith will dispose of the body.
Terrific.
Alright. And then Wraith will move over here to get sight on indoors. Alright, so we just have civilians in this immediate area, so that's good to know. Rescuing Oracle is not going to be easy without setting off the alarm. We not... Okay, we have the secondary objective, but do we not have a... Do we not know the location of how to shut down these laser grids? Or the cameras? Now I think, yeah, all 3 of our agents on this mission do have the interconnected skills, so at the least we can be assured that we don't have to worry about. If we do find it, we can shut down all their security in one go. Got someone over here.
Hey,
Okay, let's see. Alright. Move Wraith in here. Be down this hallway as well. And obviously we cannot go any further in here. And notably this room is not off limits, so that's interesting. Alright, so can breach with all 3 into this room. But I'm not gonna do that. What I will do is I will have Luna come over here and do this. Okay. We know for sure that there's no one in here.
I'm here if you need me.
And now what we can do is move in to the next room and try and potentially breach that one.
hey,
Alright. Oops. Keep doing that on accident. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we can breach this room, but again, I don't don't want to just try and do the breach. I want to verify if there's any civilians in there, because if there are,
Do stuff.
then attempting a breach action would be a very bad idea. There is, however, not one in here.
Let's cook it.
What there is, however, is a window outside. Wait. No, this is outside of the bounds of the map, so I don't have to worry about being noticed, so I can just knock out this guy if I want. So I'll just knock out this guy. And dispose of the body. Now there is a laser grid in the next room, I think, so...
Yeah, let's do stuff.
I don't think we can actually advance any farther without setting off an alarm unless there's a doorway outside here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna overwatch, specifically on this doorway, just in case someone tries to come through it. And we're able to maintain sight on this guy because of Oracle giving us sight, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll do this. Okay, so we can go outside. Alright, that's good to know.
Yeah, let's do stuff.
So, we eliminate one guard, and we've cleared out this entire pathway, so we can get from one side of the building to the other without having to worry about being spotted. Now, the most important thing to note is that I believe that the skull symbol is, since there's, yeah, I think that this is the enemy agent. So we need to be very cautious about them in particular, because if we eliminate too many people, then that's what's going to potentially get us noticed. Alright, so we poke out here. I don't see anyone immediately, so that's good. Of course, the camera's right here, but as long as we don't do anything illegal, we're fine. If I could really find one of the security systems, that would help immensely. As soon as we can get rid of the security systems, I have free reign over this facility, and nothing's gonna be able to stop me at that point.
I'm listening so hard right now.
I'm also reasonably sure that there's only one agent here, and that's the one guy that's marked. And assuming that I'm correct about that,
I'm here.
I can also be pretty sure that, okay, so we have this right here. If I can get to this and deactivate it without setting off the alarm, then we're golden. Yep, I was right. That's an agent right there. Yep, that's Agent Raider. Is that a civilian? Okay, so I have to be careful about that. There's no one in this courtyard. do have this guy, but he's gonna walk over there, so we have time to potentially grab this and then come back. Except that Raider's gonna move. I do have the booster though. I know what I haven't. There is an option that might work. Alright, so we're gonna end turn, and we're gonna let Agent Raider go where he wants to go, wherever that happens to be.
Uh-huh.
We don't have eyes on him. Alright. That's I could have done without that being the case, but he's standing at the window, so I just need to verify if he's like if he's able to like see. If I move here, is that enough? No. I really just want to know if he can see there. But I don't think I'm gonna get that, so I need to wait another turn. And hope that he moves away. Because the second he moves away, I'll be able to use the booster on Luna, give her more movement, get her to the control system,
Here.
deactivate it, and then... Okay, yeah, so he should be clear. So use the booster on Luna. And then Luna. Shoot. Of course now he has sight on that. Why didn't you tell me he had sight on that before?
Let's cook it.
I just wasted that. Alright, well. Hey. Where are you gonna move? Okay, you're theoretic. You might be a problem. I might just have to knock you out. Yeah, it should be fine if I knock him out. Yeah, no one's gonna notice. The next turn he can take care of other things. He's gonna move over there. So now she'll move here.
I'm here.
And he'll move here to keep an eye. They'll be able to see that. And in turn... Alright. Alright, we're still fine. We're still good.
Yeah.
Little bit nerve-wracking. Just a bit. You can't just get in here? Have to come in from the other side, huh? Alright.
I'm listening so
Anyway.
hard right now.
We'll dispose of this body just in case. And at this point, I just kind of gotta hope that she won't get spotted doing this. Perfect. Oh, and that guy's not gonna move? Oh, I gotta knock him out then. Now then.
Let's cook it.
Although, let's see. Let me just verify that there's no one else in that room. Alright. Yep.
Yeah, let's do stuff.
Yeah, because if he's not moving... Although I could have sworn that that would have deactivated the cameras, but... Laser barriers were more important to get rid of anyway. Yeah, we'll knock out Agent Raider. because no one will notice it. That takes care of
Reporting
that.
secondary objective complete.
Well done.
And you're gonna go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside, just to be sure, just in case there's someone wandering around in there, because we don't want to deal with them if we don't have to. And this guy's gonna stay where he is, at least long enough for us to knock him out.
Yeah.
So now we just come over here. And then we can grab this. That's one of the microfilms. Now you're here, and the other microfilm is way over here. Now, I'm not worried about anyone coming into this room. I'm not gonna bother about the bodies, at least right now. What I will do is I'll deadpan come along here. We can see if there's any guards over here along the way to the other microfilm. And then Wraith will link up with Luna. And together they'll knock out this scientist and the guard. And then get over to Oracle and rescue him. Or her. I think it's a her. As usual, the tricky bit is in the, although actually, could I have just, could have just come in from this room, I guess, now that the laser barrier is gone, but probably should get rid of the guard anyway. Alright, so Deadpan's gonna make a, gonna come along this way. Shouldn't be anywhere enemy agents, so I don't have to be too cautious. Oh. Oh. I can just snipe them from here? Oh, nice. Well, that heavily simplifies what I'm about to do. Ah! Yatta ba da ba da ha da ba da he dee ba doo dee doo. E up a tee day do 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 day. Oh lo 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 day day day. Up a dum husha we do. Biddy biddy yada be doo. And you know what we might as well do. Listen, I'm not here to be judged by you. Besides, you never even used an AMR before. How would you know? For all you know, that model's supposed to be used like that. Anyway. The Wraith I've decided is going to take Raider, and just verify. Okay, we have one of them here. Alright, so we can move, start heading this way. Pop out here. Nah, it's fine. Everything we're doing is fine. Alright, so we have at least one scientist dude here. And it looks like it's just the one. So I can, next turn, knock him out, then clear out the cabinet and the safe. And Wraith is just gonna continue slipping around here. Slowly and methodically. Make sure there's no one over here. And if there isn't, Wraith can just wait there until the end of the mission.
Ready to kick ass.
Alright. Let us release our old buddy, old friend, old pal, or whatever.
IP released.
Copy, team.
And then Oracle can this. Oh, that's where the cameras are. Oh. Might not be a bad idea to go for that then. Anyway. Alright. She's not moving, so she's not gonna notice. We can just leave. Oh, well, she's moving, but she still doesn't see anything, and that's what matters. Alright. Now we'll knock out this guy. Oh, whatcha? Perfect. Let's see, where is the evac? Ah, it's over there. Alright. I'll leave it. Oh, one more turn. I'll wait one more turn and then follow the evac just in case. Oracle will start making this way.
I'm with you 100%.
And then I'll have Luna go this way with the intent of deactivating the cameras. On the way out. Grab this. Perfect.
Stick a fork in us. We're done.
Good job, team. Head back home.
Juggernaut armor and a cause, which I believe is a shotgun. We'll call evac at zone 2.
I'm on my way.
Luna will take care of the computer. Knock out those cameras. And now there's no records of us ever having been here. Also, I can't help but notice there's a cabinet there. I go for the cabinet. But Oracle's gonna keep going this way because her being here is considered suspicious just by existing because she was a captive. Funny how that works. Yeah, so, and I don't think there'll be anyone. Yeah, there shouldn't. Yeah, we're fine. We can just have Wraith go over here. We're gonna just cross the border. And we're good. Oh my god, I thought the camera was zooming into something. I moved my mouse down and thought the camera was gonna zoom towards someone that was right there. That would have been unfortunate. Alright, Wraith is good. I'm just gonna head over and grab the cabinet. There we go. There's still a document somewhere, but I'm not gonna worry about that. And then Oracle will move over here. And apparently she has an MG60 on her for some reason. And a stim pack. And she can spot weakness. Oh, that's obscenely good. That's just mean. This is like that's like the entire function of how Bianca works in that one campaign, but except it's just the one move and it's made for normal sized people.
I'm here if you need me.
Alright, and you two here, and I think they'll be able to reach in the next turn. If not, they'll be really close. So, doesn't matter too much. And there's our ride. Alright, yep, I can make it.
Come on.
Now
give
can
me some
Luna
of the
make it?
kill.
Oh, nope, not that. There we go. Perfect. And we are out of here! With a captured enemy agent and a new recruit in tow. Shots fired between characters on adjacent tiles ignore cover protection and cannot be dodged. In other words, if you stand behind someone with a sniper rifle and pointing to the back of their head, they're not going to be able to duck under the headshot. So we have Raider, we have a button-rifled octagonal barrel, which will add 8 damage to the weapons attached to. We have another cost shotgun, a juggernaut armor, MP5, pistol suppressor, and a little bit more intel. Ooh, wow. Nice. Alright, let's go to crew quarters first. Do not give you mild paranoia. And then Oracle. Oracle is 3 things we can spend. Also, let's see. Give me MG55. EM60. Buy a suppressor for the. Again. No, we'll have to make one. Oh well, that's fine. Let's leave that for now. Oh, whoops. Oracle. So let's see. We'll give you. Fearless is good. And then profile. Yes. Expert marksman. That's good. And then actor, low profile, combat sense. Yeah. There we go. And she also has guerrilla ops talents. Learning guerrilla ops takes less time and money, which she already has it, so you know, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's have a new person. Then cold-blooded, scar tissue, mild paranoia. Go with mild paranoia. And then go ahead to the MK Ultra. And we're going to do an interrogation. Real classified information. Very cheap. Doesn't take that long. And we will be gaining danger while that is occurring. And finally, we'll head to the board. We have one more over here. Field report. Blank asked us to follow lovely Rita during their visit in Hedge Maze. Following allegations of involvement with Blank, Virtuoso and Blank were dispatched. So-and-so provided support. This stuff happened. Target changed the bus twice, obviously trying to lose a potential tail. Our agents were concerned that they were compromised, but ultimately decided Target was merely being careful. 12:42. Arrival at Hedge Maze. A bunch of stuff happened. We suspect the abduction was orchestrated either by Blank or Free Thinkers. And that gives us one of our connections. So then the question becomes, where do we have Virtuoso, Hedge Maze, or Lovely Rita? You. Which means that Free Thinkers are the Good Samaritans. I was wrong about the Engineer Club, but we still need the final piece of intel to make the connection to Calamari. You know, unless I missed Calamari this whole time, but looking around I did not. Now, Valhalla's Correspondence. We have another identity here, that's good. So we'll connect Ferenc Coletti right here. And unfortunately, neither of our new intels have a connection to Pal. Oh no, we already have a connection to Pallas Athena. And this gives us a connection to Early Progeny. So now, Moby Dick and Stray Cat. There we go. We have that right there. Do we have Stray Cat anywhere? We have Deep Ocean here. Okay, so it looks like I still need more info. Unless there's a... Okay, we have Antenna here as well. We just have this triple thing going on here that's entirely pointless to us. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything more. Still need a little bit more information. Let's see, to sort of help spread this out in a way that makes more sense. This. Here to here. Oh no, hold on. Ah. This. Alright. Alright, so we need to make a connection to Tornado, Asian Union, Free Thinkers, Stray Cat, Havoc being Shogun or Resistor to continue making a connection from Pallas Athena. which we don't have any of those available, so we're obviously keeping on that, but we're very close to that one as well. And, oh right, we still need to deal with this beholder cell. So this one's affecting income, so this one's not as important. I will do a tactical research with Blackfin and Spitfire there. And hopefully this secret will get revealed soon. Then of course we have a special mission in Brussels, which we just have to send 2 people over. So we'll send Meridian and Vale. Wait. Let me just check. Okay. You know what? Let's send Oracle because she's new. And then we'll send Valen because Valen's actually... Yeah, we have... As we're getting new people, we're starting to get people who are lagging behind the original people. So, start that job. And let time flow. And this op is being interrupted. Perfect. Foxblood has finished her mission. We have another informer at Leningrad. Let's see. Who do we have here? Petropavluk, Hitch and Volta. So move Hitch here. And then we'll move Foxblood to Leningrad. Keep people spread out, as usual. And this job's almost done. Let's see what info we pull out. Oh, we got some intel through signal analysis, so let's quickly take a look at that. Because that leaves us with all but one of the info I need. Or that I can get, rather. And we have another identity, Walter Poon. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know where from. Anyway. Don't see calamari offhand, so it's going to be in one of these. Communication. Stalemate said you needed the right person for the airliner op, so here are your candidates. We worked together before in Shed House. Note the drinking problem. A possible issue considering blank high rate of absence. And then there's the second person, had a short stint with Bath alumni as well, decorated filer pilot. And then we have blank of Headhunter's fame. And then over here, this is where we're going to get the connection that we need. Well, actually, hold on. You might have already had the connection. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I'm still going to look at this. How beauteous mankind is. Personal communication. Action summary. Protesters, sent by distant drums, occupied the planned drilling site outside blank, citing the existence of endangered wildlife within. Full media saturation took less than 3 days, largely due to a conflict between the protesters and armed representatives from blank. Mincemeat in blank, disguised as protesters, so-and-so and so-and-so. With the primary drilling site now off-limits due to public scrutiny, and the secondary site occupied by 3 free thinkers, the company will be forced into an expensive bidding war with blank on our side in blank. Administrative note, impressive work. And with that, we should hopefully be able to make the connection we need. We have a connection here to Resistor. We have a free thinkers connection here. I don't think we have a cob. Do have a cob connection way over here. I noticed we had a puddle jumper connection here. Oh, there we go. It turns out it was Walter Poon. I really needed this bit of intel. I now have a trade contact for the shotgun suppressor and the EIW, which I think is also a shotgun. And then I have the last piece of intel for top secret. Amazing. So yeah, shotgun suppressors. Those exist. Deal with it. Communication. I worked for Calamari and Blank for the past 7 years. I have had direct relations with Blank, and I recruited your allied assets, Second Mate, and Blank. So we now have Calamari, and the question is, where does Second Mate go? Over here. Which leads us to Engineer Club. We now have a trade contact for painkillers and 2 new ancient candidates. And with that, that's all of our files done. So, very nice. Very nicely done. I'm gonna quickly take a look. I can't help but notice that we got this over here. So, like, if I do this, right? Now this shotgun is suppressed, and I got the achievement Silent Power, which is the Mata shotgun with a silencer. Because that's a thing I can do now. Fun. Nothing like the ability to breach rooms with a shotgun now. That's going to be delightful to use. Anyone else I care to put gifts? Don't really look like it. Firing pin. Yeesh. Yep. Yeah, I think we're good. Yep. Anyway. Now that that has been done, let's return to here and let this mission hopefully finish out. While we also get this interrogation done. Benson has finished training and gained some experience in the process. Agent gained 1,000 experience as a result of my decision. Perfect. Does that mean that she gained a level or something? Where are you, Benson? Where are you, Benson? Okay, I guess not. That's fine. I'm just glad that that entire thing still hasn't become a problem. Oh, we got 2 new secret files! Why did I interrogate that man? I'm not gonna open them until I actually get files for them. It doesn't matter. Alright. Raider, what do I want to do with you? I'm gonna control phrase you. Yep. I'll take the opportunity to potentially... Raider. Our agents have successfully obtained additional information about the project. We have a dossier on the expert who helped develop the system, as well as the technical specifications of the network itself. And we have a new secret file. Great. Lovely. I love it. Fantastic. I still need to develop the signal triangulation device, though. Which I keep forgetting is a thing. Am I currently doing anything, or do I just... did I just forget that that was the thing? The triangular... Right, there we go. Here we go. That's what I need. I'll put that in. Because danger is low, so not worried about that. Now we got 3 things going on. We'll just let those roll. We have a trade contact for the PM-60 now. Nice. And now we are ready to assault the Beholder cell in Denver. And assault it is what we are going to do. Especially now that Foxblood is back and ready to roll. And we have 4 distracts. Now, let's see. I actually have a thought that I've been thinking. If I send Wraith and Luna in like this, then I'll take a look at their equipment. So you'll still have a silenced pistol. And which pistol? Oh. Hold on. What we can do here. These. Place this with the TP. Then put on the pistol suppressor. The button rifle octagonal barrel. And the AP bullets. This has become an extraordinarily dangerous weapon. Because it has 20 damage penetration, does maximum over 100 damage just on a single shot, to nothing, to say nothing of the extra 30 the headshot would do. And shooting with it does not end the turn, and it has noise suppression. That is a very, very dangerous pistol that I've given this man. Oh yeah, and just to verify, I can't give you anything else. Right? Yeah, I can't give you anything. Just want to make sure. Alright, and as far as Luna goes, you have the M12 with the Mercury bolts and the rifle suppressor, which the Mercury bolts are canceling out that. You already have that. I already have the Mercury bolts installed, so there's not much else I can do. You have 2 SMGs. I feel like I'm misutilizing you. I'm gonna do this, because I want to replace this with this pistol. M12, we'll get back the rifle suppressor and the Mercury bullets. And then we'll give this one a pistol suppressor and bullets. Now both of those are silenced. Very nice. And the damage from this one is being counteracted by this, so still good damage on this. Decent at least. And same here. Excellent. So Wraith and Luna will be going undercover, and the other 4 will be providing cover as necessary. But first, need to... oh, shoot. Alright, hold on. Change something real quick. You remove this, and probably this. Need to now go back over to Oracle and put these on here. There we go, that's a little better. Alright. Then you just have the stim pack, so let's see. Give you a first aid kit. There we go. And you have a Bulletproof Vest Mark II. Can't afford to give you the heavy vest, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Alright. And with that, our team is ready. Let's move. Oh yeah, Eden, I also gave you the same sniper I gave myself since I had 2 of them. So, be happy. You have the fancy new thing. And now it is time for Operation White Abbott. We are attacking a major conspiracy hub. Expect fierce security measures and heavy resistance, including enemy agents. For this cell, our primary objectives are to eliminate the cell's leaders and then evacuate upon completion of the main objectives. Now, as is standard protocol, well, you'll just have to learn to live with that. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to need to look at is where there are camera terminals set up. Now, we have one right over here, so if we're able to sneak around to here, go through this gate that appears to be right here, this door, we can get to it very quickly. Now, of course, there is significant risk with doing so. However, the only other one that is on this floor is in the room right adjacent to it, and that one has a lot more cameras. So this does appear to be the best entry point for this mission. As far as the use of our support, given the somewhat open nature of this section, I'm inclined to say... oh, you know what? Hold on. Alright, let's... I have a thought. I'm gonna pick North and East for the snipers. That way we get a crossfire that'll be a little bit more effective at covering as much ground as possible. Now, the one thing I think I don't want to do is... I don't think I want the North to be the approach for the spotter, because line of sight will be blocked to this entire rooftop. Whereas if I pick any other direction, that is not the case. Thus, I'm thinking of picking East for this. So we'll be going in like this. I like how I started opening the door even before the card fully stopped. And I didn't even close the door. I mean, presumably it closed when the guy drove away, but you know.
Prepare for a tough fight.
Yeah,
He's
let's
nothing
do
here.
stuff.
That's not helpful. Whatever. And then Raid's over here.
Hit me.
Oh, okay, so let's see. We have you up here, so that's good to know. So first things first, Wraith can just shut off all the cameras right now. And that is very, very efficient. Very happy about that.
The
Now,
wind
Luna.
is killing me.
Do not headshot? Oh, you can headshot, okay. Alright, so if we do a headshot here, we should be able to eliminate this trench sapper. And we know there's people here, here, and here. And it looks like we also have someone over here. That being said, based on the angle that this person is standing at, not really worried. Oh, we can just knock him out, okay. Yeah, let's just do that. That's probably a little safer. I also don't remember if there were any enemy agents that were listed as being here. Probably because I didn't actually check. I went straight to the assault thing, didn't I? That was a mistake. I'm gonna definitely wish I'd done that. Now this guy I don't think I can snipe, because he's not in a direction where I can take advantage of that. In the meantime though, Foxblood will... here. Verify their, keep sight on that. And then, as per the usual, I will accompany Foxblood, because if we can both get upstairs, that will help us make the most out of the use of our snipers. And Wraith is pretty clear for now, so we're gonna take a look at this. No one around to tell us no. Having Luna come over here was also a good idea, because now the two people in disguise will be able to link up and do some breach actions. And for just the moment, Oracle and Meridian are just gonna go up here and take cover. Check to see if anyone comes through here. Then the tactical spotter I will use. Doesn't look like there's anyone in there for now. See if we get any movement. Alright. We do have some movement, but it's just normal people. Just civilians. And these two can breach to here. And this is definitely not going to be dumb, regardless of what anyone says. It is in fact an amazing idea. Foxblood, breach and clear! Ah, perfect.
Come on, give me something to kill.
And just my luck, I just happened to notice that there is police people right over here, so... should be fine. Yeah, we should be able to get some sniper shots on them if we set up like this. That's two more that we'll be able to eliminate, and we know there's one person at least in here. Meanwhile, we can try and breach into here, but that's entirely necessary. Meridian move like this. Aha. Okay, so there is one person in this room, and it is the enemy, an enemy agent. Not interested in trying to acquire any more recruits.
I'm here if you need me.
So Wraith's gonna come over here and open this, and then we're gonna perform a breach into the. I can have Meridian join. We're just gonna have Wraith jump in. Why is it saying this? But like someone over here that would notice?
Let's get this over with.
Alright, I'm gonna have Oracle come over here. Doesn't look like there's anyone that would notice. I don't know why it's flagging that. I'm gonna assume that it's mistaken. Yeah, it's saying that the alarm will go up. I don't understand why that would happen.
Standing by for orders.
Wraith definitely has a silenced weapon. Well, let's see if the game is right about that or not. Good work. Yeah, as I thought. There's no alarm going off or anything. Weird. But at least I was correct about that. And now Wraith and Luna can advance this way.
Leave me alone.
And Meridian will jump back out and head this way.
Come on, give me something to kill.
And then you guys are good where you are, so we'll just end turn. Aha! There's another agent. Okay. That almost went absurdly badly. But it's going to become something extremely good, because we're going to be able to just knock out this guy. No muss, no fuss. Alright, now... Excellent. Aiden, you're about to use the sniper rifle.
I'm here.
And as expected, beautiful shot.
What do you require?
Yeah?
Eden, I don't know what you want from us. Like, why was that shot bad? Or not bad, rather. I'm gonna move here. I don't see the cop. Ah, there you are. Perfect. Alright. You.
I'm here if you need me.
I think Eden is going crazy. And just to be sure, I'm gonna knock you out. You heard it here first. Eden is biased against me. She just naturally assumes from a half look that I was using something incorrectly, which is very rude. And is definitely something I don't deserve. Anyway, we know that the last person is up here, so I can afford to just have Wraith come over here. Not going to be anyone going to be a problem. Luna, I don't think there should be anyone we have to worry about. Yeah, I don't think anyone will notice this body, so we'll just head over in here as well. And is there anything in this building worth going inside? Okay, we have one piece of intel, but we can probably just have Luna do that. Or I could just choose that, I decide that I really don't care enough to actually do that, which is more likely. Oh, that's it. Okay, fair enough. So Wraith and Luna are going to head this way. So they can come up and deal with this. Deal with the guy upstairs and grab all the stuff that's in here and so on and so forth.
This is gonna be fun.
Meanwhile, Foxblood and I will be making our way out and heading towards the evac zone. As will Oracle and Meridian. Oracle, who's already there. Oh, okay. you have sight on him from there. Interesting. So that's also worth noting, because that means that we may be able to, like, just snipe that guy. Yeah. You can just snipe him from the evac zone, I think.
This is gonna be fun.
I don't know why I put Foxblood. Annoying. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about here, so we'll just send Wraith and Luna up. They're gonna move. There's only one other person up. And you can grab this, so at least we don't have to worry about that. No! The file! The file! Thank you. Wraith, please.
Yeah.
Anyway, Luna's coming up.
Is it time to die yet? Standing by for orders.
And we'll wait. Oh, you're moving anyway. Okay, that's fair. There's our ride. And we'll just do this.
Right.
Reporting primary objective complete.
Good job, team. Head back home.
And grab this.
Hit me.
And just to make sure that you don't notice that what just happened. Okay, so we'll go up to the windows. And next turn you'll jump out and head to the evac zone.
I'm here if you need me.
This is gonna be fun.
Perfectly executed. Well done, everyone. Eden and I even got the snipe out of windows for once. We actually used the sniper rifles almost like how you're supposed to actually use sniper rifles. You know, right after we use them to breach up a staircase.
Primary mission successful.
Which is definitely how that's supposed to work. Definitely. We have a new secret file, the Beholder Report, and we have 3 intel for Project Iceberg and 4 for Broadsword's dossier. We also picked up another TT pistol, an AUG rifle, and an MG60 LMG. And we have a new agent candidate as well. And Foxblood and I got new perks. Eden! Prepare for perks! We have Peripheral Vision. Overwatch field remains circular in a wider radius. Custom Gear improves reload times. Cold-Blooded decreases the cooldown on the focus ability. And League Pitcher, throwing grenades no longer ends the turn. Eden, which one of these do you want? More circular Overwatch, or rather circular Overwatch in at a wider distance before it becomes a cone. Better reload times. Decreased cooldown on the ability that regains that. Yeah, I figured you'd pick League Pitcher. Note to self, make sure you have a grenade. You do have a grenade. Alright, good. And yes, also technically I did use a sniper rifle to breach, but so did you, and you're the one who actually shot someone from about 10 feet away from you. It was very amusing to watch. Survival, combat senses, actors probably are the best. No, I don't really use guys as any. Survivor, yep. I need that, because I was below 100 health, so now I'm above 100. That's a really important threshold. What? It was funny. It's like that time I helped assault Hoover Dam, and I went around holding an anti-material rifle and shooting people at point blank range. It was very funny. Anyway, we're gonna start wrapping things down. But before we go, let's go take a look at these files now that we have some actual intel to go with them. Urgent to blank. Subject security. Test Site 4 had been infiltrated by foreign intelligence. They stole research papers from Iceberg Iteration 3 and a bunch of related memos. Some of them could be revealing. We sent Colporteur after them, but support would come in handy. And we have this, and we have this. Conversation transcript. Transcript recorded between Switchman and Fresnel Lens. We need to set our assets in Rockslide and Blank loose within the bounds we've created for them. Let's assume I have no concerns, and neither so my partners at Sidewinders. Was there anything at the bottom? Oh, minimum clearance to view this document read. I don't know what which clearance that is, so I'm just going to assume that it's fine that I was looking at that. There's definitely no problem with that. Anyway, alright, so we have one connection, not much to go on, so obviously. These documents seem to detail several aspects of Iceberg, major undertaking, purpose of the project is so far. But we have, I forgot we have 4 reports, but only 2 of them have actual info, so I'm only going to look at those 2. Broadsword's dossier. Name, Baron Coletti, known aliases Broadsword, born June 13th, 1944, Nizokovist, Hungary. Profile, genius mathematician and gifted engineer, loner, affected mild autism or Asperger syndrome. Known history, 1961, completes high school with commendation and begins mathematical studies at the Budapest University of Technology and Economics. 1966, defects to West Germany with the help of BND. 1967 to 1978. All records from this period are classified and impossible to access for this report. 1979 September. Hired by Blank as communications engineer. Note, the company has been designated Colorado Common following allegations of illegal collusion with foreign intelligence. 1983 January 18th. Coletti is killed in a car accident. Note, body has not been positively identified by next of kin due to their inability to bring them in for identification. Body was badly burned in the accident, erasing most of the recognizable features. So maybe not actually dead. Also, I could have sworn, wasn't Broadsword an AI thing? Like a, well, not an AI, but like a program. Although maybe it's the name of the person got transferred over to it. That would make sense. Oh, hey, look, it's the RAF, the Royal Air Force, right? I think so. Anyway, we got a decent bit to look up so far, so let's take a look. 88-BHDR-14. Bleeding Edge. Blank has been using plague doctors to source literal tons of ore for unknown purposes. One supposes it is for that pet project Carpathians are concerned about. Put a stop to it, of course, but a great deal of the ore has already reached the destination in Fairview's house and vanished. Next. Memo number blank. Girl Friday recently suggested that Beholder's usage of Leonidas might be a clue to the nature of its purpose. What does it turn to gold? The worthy from blank said, frowning thoughtfully at the ceiling. We need to hold remedial mythology classes as soon as we get to Hedge Maze, boss. I'm in pain. Eden, I am in physical pain from reading this. I don't know if remedial mythology classes is enough to fix this problem. I'm just gonna forget about this. I'm gonna forget that ever happened. You are correct that I was displeased with your unapproved allocation of Miss Vatican for the blank operation in Blue Quasar. All that said, I was happy to hear about your promotion to the blank office in Boathouse. How beauteous mankind is. Field report. See the attached photos of Hedge Maze, broadcasting station, and vital infrastructure in the 10-kilometer radius. Our recon proved more than satisfactory thanks to blank local informers, blank, blank, and blank. However, it seems that blank is not aware that Lazarus, the main perpetrator, is secretly in contact with blank to execute the very same operation. Either someone from blank has been the mastermind all along, so-and-so. Translation from Russian by 8-213. Alright, so we have hedge maze, here. And do we not have connection? Oh, we have Miss Vatican, there it is. And then anything else? Broad gauge. Don't think we have anything else actually. Just fine. There's still a lot of intel to collect for this one. And that looks like that's it for now. So, with that having been, being the case, we're gonna keep focusing. In 6 hours, during the next stream, a single triangulation device will be completed to locate the Broadsword application. We'll continue looking into the Broadsword dossier, and soon we'll have a control phrase implanted for Raider. We can send him out, and with luck, whenever we go after Operation Broadsword, Raider will be there for us to turn over to our side and make the mission much, much easier. But until then, agents, my codename is, as mentioned before, Dream Canon. Again, Canon, not as in the weapon. And I will see you all next time. Listen, they can't all be winners.